Okay, YouTube, can y'all hear me now? Can you 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 hear me now? No. Oh, can you hear me now? You hear me now? Yes. You can hear me now. Well, y'all, I just my stuff is just so discombobulated, child. Discombobulated. All right, good people of Oz. Let me tell you something. Long time no see. And we're here. We are here. We are in December, child. The year's almost over, almost done. Yeah, it's almost over, almost. It's almost over, almost done. Almost over, almost done. I said almost over, almost over, almost done, almost done, almost over, almost. Y'all better be singing y'all part. Almost. Said it's almost done. It's almost over, y'all. And my goodness, has, a lot of times we use the term life be lifing. I started 3-part. You good, Star? Almost over. Almost done. Almost over. We use the term life be lifing, and it's always so negatively coded. But it's life isn't supposed to. I think we have to be careful to categorize life in such a way like that. I think that life is full of opportunities. And opportunities to grow or slow. But negative, good and bad are really subjective, right? And one of the things when I was in the depths of my Christian journey, the conundrum that I would have is it was the devil on you this moment. Then you find out that it was working out for your good this moment. So it's only ever the devil when you don't know how it's going to turn out. Absolutely love your content. I love you too, and I guess I love you back. Well, thank you for loving my content. See, guess what? I'm in a good old love giving mood. I love you back. Thank you for loving my content. Love from Texas. Guess what? I'm in Texas. Born and raised here in San Antonio, Texas. Yes, I am. It's only ever the devil when you don't know how it's gonna work out. Only ever the devil. That's and that was strange to me, because the same thing that was first the devil on my back, the devil doing this, when you got clear about it, all of a sudden it was part of God's plan. God's plan. Oh, you're in San Antonio too, Laquita? Hey, come on, come on, countdown. Oh, I met you at a play. The Wiz? I think. Oh, yeah. I think was it The Wiz? Did you come see The Wiz? I think so. Because you look familiar. Yes, that was I directed that. Yeah, I remember you meeting you in the lobby. Well, thank you for coming to the show. Hope you enjoyed it and got all the blackety black references and things that I put in there that was strictly for black folks to get and understand and realize. Um, so that concept of it being the devil when I was confused and then being God's divine purpose and plan when I got clear about it. And so it brought me to the question then, when was it ever the devil? Or was it only the devil when I was uncertain? So if I was sure or leaned into my clarity all the time, or into the universal understanding and knowing and practice and principle that all things are happening the way it should happen, is it ever going to be the devil again? And I've learned the answer is no. No. You can't say all things and then mean except for all these things. It's either, if you use the term all, and then the message of sometime it works out for my good, that doesn't give me peace and wellness. Don't give me peace. You know, one of the things I've had the pleasure of having different teachers, different mentors, different spiritual parents, which I find that I gave, being in the queer community, we say mother, father, all that stuff. And so I realized that I have given certain titles. Oh, I'm just talking to y'all. Can I just talk freely today? Can I give myself the permission to not have to be within a structure today? Can we just have a free flowing conversation? And wherever it goes, that's just where it goes. Is that okay? Yes. Yes. Okay. Take your time. Come on. Oh. Um, couple of things that I've learned about myself. I tend to give too much. I overgive and I overextend myself and my trust to people who, I don't want to say haven't earned it, because I'm not quite sure on the measurement of that. But to people that, it's just like, man, sometimes you gotta let me tell you something. When you make some food, you make some lasagna, you make a cake, whatever you make in the oven. Sometimes you gotta spend time, you put the ingredients together. Some ingredients you gotta let cook, come to room temperature over time. You mix it in there, do that. Some things you have to let sit in the refrigerator for a while. Then you put it in the pan. Then you gotta bake it for the amount of time you need to bake it. Then you gotta let it rest and cool. I found that I was just skipping to the ingredients that was coming to room temperature to on my plate eating. And that's just not the process. But fear, I find, makes you move quicker. You know what I'm saying? And so I tend to move fast, um, partly because I think when my father transitioned when I was 19, I felt that he took a lot of our memories or a lot of what I knew about myself with him. Oh, we having just an open conversation. I felt like there were things that he knew about me and about my identity, and about my history and my life and who I was really as a person, and my potential. And I felt that when he transitioned, he took all that with him. And so part of my trauma response was to get close to people quickly, not intentionally. Hold on, because even though I'm free flowing here, I still read in the spiritual and the physical. Irk Dog felt the need to comment and say, I feel like you should stop acting like a girl. Well, I feel like you should stop acting like a bitch. Oh, how about that? How about that? Because I just want you to know that I am a two-headed doctor. Okay. I'm a full person, I'm my full self, and I will heal and cleanse and educate and purify and cuss you out and cut you and fight you. Okay? Don't let the calmness, don't let the calmness, uh, or the what you look at as soft get the game twisted and get you confused. Don't let what your perception of me get you tangled. Don't get it twisted and don't end up tangled. Okay? So if you're going to be here, take your shoes off before you walk into my home. Okay? One thing I have is time. You know, he thinks he's throwing me. It's the head wrap that throws him off. He thinks he's throwing me. He's not. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to mute him. Because you're going to sit here and you're going to listen to me. And now we're back. Now, when my father transitioned, I felt that he took all of my history with him. And so I found myself getting close to people really quickly, or rather being over giving, over extending, over investing as a way of sort of catching them up to where my dad was, which sounds crazy saying it out loud, but through therapy and work and spiritual work, I came to that realization. What do you mean by took your history? Because my father knew me. He knew me. He knew who I was as a person. He knew my spirit. He knew my attributes. He knew how I got to the point that I'm at, or I was at the time that he transitioned. He also knew where I stood in relationship to my siblings and to things that have happened. He knew that. So when he left, I felt that all of that, or someone who could validate me, that's the word, my validation had left. You know? And so I found myself in relationship with people and giving them way too much, over giving, overextending to replace that bond or fill that void. And what did that make me? All of this work, and what did it get me? It just got me into some situations that were uncomfortable, boundarylessness, behavior, um, allowing people into certain areas and facets of my life that did not have the time to prove themselves trustworthy and deserving of me in that way. I didn't give them enough time to prove that before they had full access to me in my life. And then I discovered how I was manipulative. No, I discovered, I sent you some messages. Can we talk offline? Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, I'll check. You sent to where? Instagram? Because sometimes it puts it in a different folder if I'm not following you. So I'll go look for it after this. Um, yes, okay, okay. I found out I was manipulative, y'all. But when we hear words like manipulative, you think about a bad person. You think about somebody who's like, you know what I'm saying? But I think one of the things, if I've learned anything on this journey, is this all or nothing thinking when it as it pertains to language and words and certain things that we labels that we assign. We can't do that. Life is much more gray than it is black or white. Okay. Um anyway, I found out that I would get in relationship with people, be it romantic or friendship wise, be genuine friendships, at least from my end. And I would endure so much bullshit. I would endure so much bullshit from them. So much. And I had to have conversation with myself like, I'm not a weak. I'm not a weak, like, you know, I'm like, I'm not weak. Now, I, I, I I'm not a person that people can disrespect or stuff like I've never been that way, but I'm like, what is it about these close relationships that make it so difficult? And why am I there's talk about giving grace. I can't even give it that phraseology of giving grace. I mean, it was truly like I was letting people not slide, but I was not assigning consequences to bad behavior. Okay. I wasn't letting it slide because I would talk about it, I would confront it, but there was no consequences given to the bad behavior, which that means I'm letting it slide because they were able to dishonor me and get back into proximity to me in the same proximity they had as if nothing happened, the same access to me as if nothing happened. And that simply just, that was poor. That was poor. My manipulation came in when I recognized why I was doing that. I endured so much from partners, friends, because I was building up a case on you. And at the end of the day, because of all that I endured from you, when I presented it all to you, I was allowing you to accumulate personal debt. So you would have to choose me in the end. Look at all that you put me through and look at all that I've endured. How could you not? I was allowing people to accrue personal debt with me. Y'all hear that? They were accruing debt, Star. Debt. So good to see your lovely face. Thank you. It's good to see you too, Nine Studio. Hey, Love and Light. I paid for a reading lastly. It's okay if I get today if possible. Were you on live? Was it on live? And like, did you pay the head? Oh, wait a minute. I think I recall. I recall you. It was on live. All ancestor messages. Okay. Do me a favor. Could you DM me your number and I could do a video after this and send it to you? Because I have to get in a whole headspace for that. I remember, and I had ended the live and you had sent, and I said that you'll be first and I'll do it next time. Yeah, could you do that for me? And I could send you a video of me doing that. Thank you. Yeah, I was letting them build up debt. Woo, child. But all of that work, and what did it get me? They were still trash and still didn't choose me in the end. What do you mean? And even if they did, I ended up having to let the relationship go because my healing and my growth work deemed that unhealthy. So it ended up not giving me anything. Oh, it ended up not giving me anything. So I've been seeing these lessons circle back, stemming part and parcel, well, huge part and parcel to my dad's transition. But that was necessary for the healing to occur, for the growing to occur. And I'm even more grateful today for hoodoo practice and ancestor veneration and the leaning into my spirituality more and more. So I am in a constant communication with my ancestors. I'm in a constant communication with my father. My father sends me so many messages and reminders and navigates and does things in a way. It's 10 out of 10, highly recommend. And so ancestor veneration has been an important part of the healing journey in my grieving. And we don't think about it like that. Ancestor veneration and ancestral practice as a tool, a strategy a practice that assists in grieving, but it is certainly that, because the end game for the grieving process is acceptance. And my ancestral veneration journey has helped me reach that acceptance. So, yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of themes and seeing where I have been a boundaryless person. And I've had to increase my boundaries in ways um that I never thought, I never considered. Some things are not comfortable, but all things are necessary. Um, and so I've been really navigating that, and also giving myself permission to choose who I would like to be to the people that are in my life. Sometimes I want to just be your friend, not your spiritual leader. Sometimes I want to just be a spiritual leader and not your friend. Sometimes I just want you to be my brother. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm navigating these different thoughts, because the problem that exists is when your friends have spiritual leadership expectations of you. When we are having a friend moment, part of it is the friend moment, and the other part is the, you dealing with that. You supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? And then also friends not respecting you and what you have to say in a spiritual space because you are their friend. And also me having friend expectations of those that I'm in spiritual leadership with. Or rather, I am a spiritual leader, mentor, teacher, whatever to them. No, Jess, I'm not doing any readings there. I'm just talking. You see what I'm saying? And that's inappropriate. That's inappropriate, you know? And so I've been having to tussle a lot with that, because there have been things in various outside of the mentorship program that is coming January. So no, I didn't forget. Yes, I see everybody that signed up. Okay. And so I finally am in a space to initiate that mentorship. But I have mentees separate from. I have about four private mentees separate from. I don't even think y'all don't even know these people. The point is, separate from what I would have for the mentorship program. But I've had to sit back and make some evaluations and make sure that I am navigating in a way that is healthy for them and definitely for myself. So there's just a lot of things that's been going on within me as I recalibrate myself. And the way that I move and I operate. If you watch the healing versus growing video, we discuss how you can be healing in one area and growing in another. And so I'm paying attention to the spaces where I'm growing and the spaces where I'm healing and the spaces where growing is getting ready to reveal some more for me to heal. And where the healing is preparing me to grow. And here's the thing. The healing is painful, but the growing is also uncomfortable. The growing is uncomfortable because the growing is you putting what you've healed into action. It's uncomfortable. And so that means you've healed from the past relationship, and now you are in the growing process of you dating now and trying and putting into play what your healing has taught you and has prepared you to do. And so I'm healing in some places, growing in other places, and grateful for all. I'm grateful for all of the levels that I'm at in different aspects of my life because I trust that they're exactly where they need to be. I'm also learning the value. Thank you, Star. I'm also learning the value of privacy, not secrecy. Privacy. Privacy. Privacy is that which you hold sacred with yourself. That's privacy. My relationships, private. That's a personal, sacred experience. And I used to not be clear about why I don't really like mixing, mingling different friends together. Because I like private, personal relationships. I like to be able to invite you over and it's just me and you. I don't want to invite 5 people, 6, 7 people over all the time, unless I befriended you all in a group space. You know what I'm saying? Because I really, again, I'm learning this, y'all. I'm learning that that's the things I used to just say, I don't be liking friends together and all this stuff here. And I'm like, why? I'm like, I'm not a liar. So it ain't like this person going to say something that this person didn't know or I'm mix it. It's not, I don't have nothing to do with that. In fact, I be the same person everywhere I go, which is partly the problem. But every friend is not for each other. And I used to make it about those types of things. Like everybody don't get along. And it is true. Hold on. Let me say this. It is true. I wish I had where's my fan? See, I ain't got my fan over here. Just because I'm gonna shake my ginger cap. Hear ye, hear ye. Just because me and this person are, you think what your view of my relationship with this person is, that should not make you think that you need to go befriend this person. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just because I'm cool with this person, don't take that as your green light to go and Because here you go. You think I'm cool with this person. You think that I trust this person. I did not tell you that. You don't know what type of relationship I have with this person. I got some people are dear, close friends, companions, lifelong partners. And there are some people that are associates. There's also, just like some family members, they still your family, but there's some family members you're not talking about your financial business with, but you family. There's some family members that you know you're not going to leave your pocketbook around. You ain't leaving your wallet. You're not leaving you're not leaving your you're not leaving your credit card, debit card. They can't drive your car. They can't, but you are family and you love them dearly. But not everybody is on the same level. And so I've run into across my life a lot of that, where they use, well, Darcel's friends with them, or Darcel's cool with them. And then they go and pursue their relationship with this person. No. You got a lot of questions that you need to ask me, because I don't have enemies out here in these streets. So technically I'm cool with everybody. So you got to ask me questions. You got to ask me questions. Because everybody's not on the same level. My best friend, we two different types of spiritual. So don't think you need to go and be friends with my best friend and start talking about hoodoo and shaking rocks, blowing smoke, and astral travel. He is going to block you. He is not into that thing like that. He is not into that thing like that. He is a very Oprah's life class spiritual. Very much. I say my positive affirmation. I focus on my mindset, a success mindset. That's it. Don't be come up here talking about spirits and stuff and conjure and root work. He is going to be like, Darcel is the only person that does that I trust. All of you all are evil except for him. So don't do that. Oprah's life class, and you over here talking to my nana. You see what I'm saying? It's a different experience here. Hey, Ray. It's a different experience. So I know a lot of people. I'm cool with a lot of people. You got to have And then the other thing I don't like is don't fall. Listen, hear me. Let me shake my ginger tablets again. Hear me. You will never be able to put me in a situation, because I'll cut both of you off, because I didn't say you're supposed to be friends anyway. You're not gonna become friends with one of my friends, and then y'all fall out, and you expect me to what? You're not coming to me talking to me about my friend. My friend's not coming to me talking about you. I cut everybody off. And look at all of us sitting here looking pitiful. I would never be put in a situation. Never. 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 So that's also another reason why I don't really like the intermingling of the people. I'm like, nah, because this person falling out with this one, da 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 da, and yeah. And guess what? Some of my friends are amazing in certain areas and disasters and nightmares in other areas. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. No, 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 sweetie, not there. Ah, okay. So I've been learning that I've been living a boundary-less life, or a life that it has boundaries, but my boundaries need to be reinforced and my boundaries need to be increased. I was saying the difference is I'm valuing privacy, and privacy, as I said, it is the practice of holding sacred things close to you. Privacy. I've been very big on my privacy. Why are you calling? Why are you asking for my location? No, unless your debit card is attached to a bill of mine, you don't need to know where I'm at. Where are you? Where are you at? Huh? Where are you? Hey, I know that people be like, oh my God, what if you get lost? Da, da, da. And well, hey, let me tell you something. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Especially now, if I elect to give you my location, there's something different. But uh-uh. Privacy. Privacy. Don't ask me who I'm on the phone with. Myself. I'm talking to me. Who are you talking to? I've dialed my number. Don't do that. Don't do that. And when I say I'm getting off the phone, don't ask me why. Oh my God. Don't ask me why I'm getting off the phone. Didn't I tell you I'll call you back? Didn't I tell you I'll call you back? Why? Now see, now this done moved out of privacy. This is me not wanting to be controlled. So that right there, the why, I will say I'm getting off the phone because I'm never talking to you again. And now it's me. Now like, oh my God, you're so extreme. I thought it was an extreme for you to ask me why I'm hanging up, as if I need your permission to hang up, or you need to validate that. I'm hanging up. Okay? Don't do that. No. There's certain parts of my spiritual practice got to be private. And I got a tribe. I got, you know, friends, stuff. But there's some things that you just have to retain. Hey, Ia, you owe me a text? Yes. I definitely had a dream of you talking to me in a tree. I couldn't hear, I can't remember what you were telling me, but I think it was very important. I was on the ground and you were sitting in a tree and you were talking to me. And the feeling that I felt like I was receiving something, receiving knowledge, or I felt like I was receiving something. I didn't feel upset, anxious, nervous, or anything like that. I didn't feel, it didn't feel like that. Um, it also felt like it was in the evening time, like near dusk. Um, and you were in white and green, like I am today. But I don't remember what you were telling me. Um, But yeah. So privacy, some of my spiritual practices are private. Let me tell you something. The beauty and pillar in hoodoo practice is privacy. Hush your mouth. Stop telling everybody your business. Hush. Some of your not everybody is ready for the messages and the downloads and the clarity that you got. Not everybody's ready for that. Not everybody's there. So guess what? I believe that my messages are for me until otherwise noted. Your message, Spirit sent it to you. And trust that if it's for everybody else or other people, trust that they will give you that piece of information. But everything's not for everybody. So secrecy is you intentionally keeping things away from people. Secrecy is like you're keeping a secret. Like that has a negative connotation to me. It's like I got a secret is like I'm preventing you from discovering, and I have to prevent you from finding out. I got to deliberately withhold information because if you were to hear this or find this out, it will cause some type of harm or something like that. It has a negative connotation. Secrecy is also feels dishonest. Privacy is I'm controlling the access I have to my personal space. The access you have, excuse me, to my personal space, my personal information, my boundaries. I think the purpose of privacy is to maintain autonomy. I think it's to maintain autonomy. And it allows me to continue to live a personalized, customized life. Chosen individuals. Privacy say this is not for the general public. You know? And so I've been learning. Oh, you said that's been coming up much lately for you? Yeah. Privacy. Privacy. Secret is I'm hiding something. But practicing privacy, I've been learning that. And my time at home is also private. I don't really want people over here. My home is private. And I think that because I give so much in emotion and energy and problem solving and spiritual connection, all that, this is my home. This is this is what private. Okay, it's just private. Select people and privacy isn't personal. And you got to be mindful of people that take your privacy as a personal attack. Oh, got to be mindful. Or they start being like, why you not telling me? Why you don't do that? First of all, that lets me know, one, you have a sense of entitlement to me, and that is a problem. Uh, if you are taking my privacy, my right to privacy, my choice of privacy as a personal offense, that means that you have a sense of entitlement to me and over me, of me, that you feel entitled to access my personal feelings, my personal thoughts, my personal information. No, 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 no. You're not entitled to me. Somebody who listen, somebody got to tell that to somebody in their life. You are not entitled to me. You're not entitled to me. Got to be very mindful when people start to target your boundaries as barriers. Nah, you feel entitled to me. Hey, High King. Mm-mm-mm. You feel entitled to me. You're not entitled to me. Let's define entitlement. Entitled, believing oneself to be inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment. No, no. I reject that. I reject any individual who feels that they're entitled to me. That's not my children. You're not my child. You're not entitled to me. And I don't even know if they ass gonna be entitled to me. Happened the other day. I keep hearing I'm secretive when I'm learning to be private. Well, there you have it. So those who are choosing to define your privacy as secrecy may also be someone that is entitled to you because they feel, well, if you trust me, you shouldn't hide anything from me. You think I'm hiding it. Not hiding it. I'm reserving it. I'm preserving it. It's sacred to me and it's for me. You don't understand individuality, and that's the problem. You interpreting my privacy as rejection is a problem. You are insecure. If you need constant reassurance, no. If every other week or every other day, I got to prove to you that I'm cool with you or that I care about you or that I love you, I reject that. You lack confidence. And that's something you got to work on. I'm not answering to people. Come on, in 2025, I'm not answering to you. I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to keep doing that because no, I'm not doing it. It's over. We're done with that. Why won't you tell me? Am I not important to you? What? Insecure. I also find that when people take offense to your privacy, they also have control issues. They're controlling. And that response is, I am upset. I am threatened. I feel threatened because Your privacy is creating a barrier for my control. And I am threatened by that. You feel threatened when you can't have all the information that you want from me. And you feel threatened because you fear a loss of power. Whoa. That's what that's about. You feel a loss of power because you think you got power over me. You think you're entitled to me. You think you can control me. No. You're not respecting my autonomy. That's a problem. And this the other gag. Yeah, for y'all that came in late, I'm shaking my ginger capsules around because I ain't got my fan. Hey, Taisha. Most of the time, I found when it's this antagonistic behavior towards your boundaries, this response of what's going on, it's a projection. So you think I'm secretive because you're being secretive. Ooh, what you hiding? Why you stay accusing me? Why I got to keep having this conversation with you over and over again? You projecting your own issues onto me. When it's really you. What's your secret motive? What's that? What's that about? You got unresolved issues with trust. And also you're probably guilty. And so that's what's eating you up. So I've been learning deeply to respect myself by respecting my privacy, by actively engaging my right to privacy. That's it. Because what I've learned is that confusion ensues when I'm not. So I'm definitely sticking to that, definitely learning that, definitely in the practice of that. Definitely in the practice of that. What else? Y'all comment something. Talk about, let's give me something to talk about. All right, you want to ask me something about something? Do that. This is also a lesson that has helped me greatly. Which is the more helpful thought? Hey, which thought is more helpful to me? Which thought is more helpful to me? Choose that thought. What is the helpful thought and what is the harmful thought? I'm choosing the helpful thought. Good evening. I'm choosing the helpful thought, boo. until otherwise proven. I'm going to choose the helpful thought because I can really spiral myself into a deep, dark place. What's the helpful thought? Not delusional, helpful. Somebody does something funny style, and now I'm thinking this. See, this is why. Here come this thought. This is why I don't ever trust nobody. See, that's not a helpful thought to invest in. And so I've been in the practice of choosing the helpful thought. Helpful. Which thought is helpful? What thought is harmful? I don't want to choose the harmful thought because the harmful thought does not help me. It harms me. So I'm not going to invest in the harmful thought. Oh, do I want to share this or not? Or do I got to keep that? I think I got to keep that private. Yeah, I got to keep that one private. Also, another lesson that has been, I just literally navigated yesterday is the best revenge, the most wellness centered version of revenge is your furtherance. That's the best revenge. Furtherance, your tenacity, your continuance of what your purpose is and what you're going to do. That's the best revenge. It'll cut them like a knife every time. To know that the efforts didn't stop, didn't thwart anything, that's the best revenge. And so I've been in the practice of that. The lies, the rumors. Mm-mm. Let me just continue doing what I was doing. Let me not skip a beat. And also let me not give you what you want. You want me to be frazzled, razzled. You want this to bring a stop, an end, a switch, or something to something. And it's not. So those are some of the things that's been circulating on me, around me. Um, moving in silence. Well, you know what I think, Ray? Not necessarily in silence, but moving. Keep moving. Keep moving, bitch. Keep moving. Don't let the people thwart you. Don't let them thwart you. And I think the last thing that I've been doing, hey Tracy, is oh, you know what? A scripture popped in my head. Let me see. Woo! Proverbs 10, 2 through 3. Ill-gotten treasures have no lasting value, but righteousness delivers from death. But I thought that it was a scripture in Psalms. Oh, that's it. I think Psalms 35. 20, no, was it 35? 36. Is that right? 35. Wait, no, 37. No. Well, that don't look like it at all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Cut commercial break. Oh, boom. Psalm 37, 35 through 36. I have seen a wicked and ruthless man flourishing like a luxuriant native tree, but he soon passed away and was no more. Though I looked for him, he could not be found. Don't worry about them people. Everybody looks like they're getting away. They're not getting away. They're just getting by. They just getting by. That's it. Let them folks keep thinking they getting by. They not though. Or getting away. They not though. They just keeping their head above water. Keeping your head above water. Making a way when you can't temporarily. Oh. They scratching and surviving. Yeah, that's definitely been a theme. Good time. Ain't we lucky we got them? Oh, good time. Good time. Just looking out at the window, watching the asphalt grow. Now, see that the closing, the outro is underlooked. Okay, overlooked. Excuse me. I was gonna say underappreciated, not underlooked. Listen, I done combined the words together, child. Just looking out at the window, watching the asphalt grow. Hold up. Where is it at? Yes. Where's the outro? Oh, I'm like YouTube. Go to YouTube. That was another thing, navigating that, hearing about TikTok potentially going away. That's true. So y'all need to go there, slide over to YouTube. Hey, Kelly. Ain't we lucky we got them? Oh, Lord. Where are the lyrics for that? Thank you. Just looking out of the window, watching the asphalt grow. Thinking how it all looks hand me down. Okay. Anyway, right? I live for that, for the outro. Yeah, so the people, they just get by. They don't get away. So I have decided that, as I said, the best revenge is my furtherance. The best revenge is my increase. The best revenge is the evidence of my continuance. Translation, the best revenge is showing you that you ain't stopping shit. Okay? There's no better revenge than that. Okay? So that's where I some of the lessons and things that I've been learning, that I've been sitting in my spirit and giving myself permission to evolve, giving myself permission to change my mind, giving myself permission to do things one way and then decide to do it another way, giving myself permission to customize my spirituality, giving myself permission to not be on guard in my spirituality. Giving myself permission to not have to pick a side in my spirituality. I'm giving myself permission. B said the best revenge is your paper. Period. Always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper. That's right. I'm giving myself permission to do what I need to do. Speaking of, if y'all have not went and booked, hold on, y'all, because we got to talk about this. Hold on. Wait, give me 1 second, because we're going to have a category 10 problem here. I love the idea of customizing spirituality. Absolutely. Give yourself permission to have a customized experience. Because I'm giving myself permission to do that. Y'all, this is going to make me very angry in just a second. Because, is this supposed to be the last day of the retrograde? I hope so. Where's the problem, child? I'm about to lose it. You're no good, heartbreaker. How has retrograde been treating y'all? What is this about? You said your computer at work constantly disconnects from the network. Baby, when I tell you the way I feel that, TikTok, hold the line real quick. Don't go nowhere. Just hold the line. Because this thing is finna get, okay, hold on. Live footage of a category 10 getting ready to occur. Hold on 1 more second, TikTok. Because this is a shame, child. Let me look at this. Anyways, now I done fixed it because I was about to lose my mind. All right, let me tell y'all something. If you have not booked your 2025 numerology reading and one-on-one review, you need to. A huge part of my practice as it has evolved is numerology. And in this session, first of all, what do people say? The people lie, but the numbers don't. I analyze the numerology for next year, not just telling you what the universal energy of 9 is, but we have a personal year number, a personal month number, and even personal week and day numbers. So literally in this session, we're going to look at the energy of the year, your own personal numerology as well, separate from the year, which is different from just your expression number or your life path number. We're not talking about that. We all have a personal number, okay, that I have already tested this on many a client, and my God, no lies have been told. But what we do is we go through what is the energy and the expectations for each month of the year. So what you can expect to happen in January, February, March, April, what are the themes, so forth and so on, where are the challenges, all right, what even the weeks look like, all right, indicating months where great change is going to occur, indicating months where I had a sister who we had this session last week, and she was thinking about launching her business and she didn't know which month to do that in. We were able to look at that and denote the month that was best for her to do it in. Come to find out, it is also what came up in her divination. Okay, when she should do it. So it got a double, triple confirmation. Okay, as well as book recommendations that are going to be best for you based upon the themes and the energy that you'll be experiencing that year, as well as herbs, crystals, all of that. I create that, I put it in PDF form, and we go through it, talk through it, walk through it together. All right. And then so you then receive that PDF at the end. It's an hour session. I totally suggest you do that because, child, it is a situation. All right. So you definitely want to book that ASAP Rocky. Okay. So we're going to get into it. Ain't no guessing. Ain't no figuring out. We getting to it. Okay. So I would definitely suggest you go and book that. And so you have that together, child. Let me put this here. And just make sure that when you fill out the form for it, you put what your birthday is. Okay. I don't really need the year. I just need the month and the day. But that'll be on the booking sheet that you get. Oh, I didn't even see a YouTube. The bank teller showed me $100 when I made a deposit at the bank. I had to U-turn back in the building the other day. My God. Since my sleep has been disrupted lately, and a lot of my clients are saying the same. I wonder if it's retrograde related. Yeah, it's communication, right? Expression. Sometimes the brain is more active. And also there are other planets and things in retrograde at the same time. So all of that is that. Yeah, so literally go to link in my bio, y'all. Y'all can book that. I suggest, especially going into this next year, being able to have a month by month play. I've tested it even with clients, even with myself. I went and looked at this previous year and all the months and all the energy for each other year, for each month of this year, it was accurate and spot on to the point. So I would suggest that. All right. Of course, you can still get your good old site session. Just want a one-on-one reading, root work consultation, coaching session, whatever you want to get, that's still available. But be ye prepared. Be prepared. You want to be prepared this year, especially, child. We know all the foolishness and stuff that's going on, so we want to be ready. I want to be at the meeting. Well, no, I don't. I don't want to be dead, child. I don't want to be at the meeting around the phone. Keep me here. Keep me alive and well. Okay? All right, everybody. Listen to me and listen to me good. I love y'all from a light-filled place. All right. I'm going to have to ease on down the road now. I didn't go to the gym. I'm going to end my night off with a good old sauna workout, child. Get myself good and rejuvenated. All right. So remember, go to link in the bio if you're on YouTube. You know, it should be in the description, bio.site, or if you go to my TikTok, Instagram, whatever, it's in the bio. Okay, and it'll take you to where you can book me. Okay, so we got all our things over there, okay? All right. I love y'all from a light-filled place. Go forth, conquer, do well. But in order for you to do well, you got to be well. Okay? I'll talk to you all later. Peace, everybody.